Hello, this is James with MeatMax Games, and I'm here to walk you through a brief gameplay demo of our game, The Grand Auction. A brief overview of how this game works. The Grand Auction is a team game where you and a team represent art critics or curators. You're going to bid on paintings in the hopes of attracting visitors to your museum. Each round, up to 6 rounds, is an auction, and at each auction you'll get these paintings that attract a certain number of visitors. At the end of the 6 rounds, the team that has the most visitors will win the game. However, there's a catch. You can spend however much money you want at the auction. You can spend $1, you can spend $5, you can spend $1 million. But the team that spent the most cumulatively at the end of the game is fired and doesn't win no matter how many visitors they have at their museum. Now I'm going to show you a little bit of what that looks like in practice. Okay, and now we're in the game. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to rate this painting on a scale of 1 to 5. This doesn't have anything to do with the visitors or the winning at the end. This is just a fun thing to get people talking. So I'm going to rate this 4. I'm going to say, you know what? I've decided it's temporary and lush. Okay, cool. And you'll see other players will be rating the painting as we go along. You'll notice this first is Comedian by Maurizio Cattelan. We have a lot of really fun facts in here, and I'll talk about the customization towards the end. The next thing we're going to do here is we are going to choose whether we're going to bid for the original of this artwork or the print of this artwork. So the original of this artwork is going to be worth 4 million visitors, and the print is worth 2 million visitors. So if you think about that, basically we can decide whether we want to go maybe for a lower bid for the print. Obviously the competition might be fiercer for the original, depends on what we think other players are going to do. I'm going to propose a bid for my team for the original, and I'm going to start low. I'm going to say $350. Okay, and then so the rest of my team is going to also put in their bids. The other teams are going to put in their bids until this timer reaches 0. That's what we're doing all on our own. So I'm going to fast forward this a little bit, and we'll see you when it reaches 0. All right, so now we've reached the next stage, and as you can see here, we've got Augustus on our team, and this is my original proposal. So during this phase, teams are together. So if you're in a remote event or a virtual event, we're going to be in breakout rooms, so you can just hear each other, and you're going to talk amongst yourselves to decide which bid you want to go with. So if I decide initially that I want to go with mine, I click that, and Augustus decides he wants to go with his. It won't work, right? Teams must agree or bid won't be counted. So here's where I mentioned before, we have a little bit of light team building in that we're building a consensus. So Augustus and I might talk. We might say, okay, what do we think? Do we think we want to go for the original or the print? Do we think we want to spend that much? I decide I'm going to agree with Augustus and go with this one. The other teams are doing the same. And that is what we do for this round. And so I'm going to fast forward one more time, and I will see you in a minute so we can hear the results of the auction. All right, so that's the end of that round. Remember, there would be a lot more going on during that, as we'd be in the breakout rooms, so there'd be a lot of talking. You could talk about the paintings and talk about your strategy and things like that. So now we get to the reveal. First, we're going to reveal sort of the overall ratings. It looks like 3.8 is what people thought, and temporary, delicious, and hesitant were the primary adjectives used to describe for our team. So this is a really fun part of the game. And now we will see if we were able to be successful in getting the bid. It looks like one lucky person bid on the original, and so they're going to get it definitely. But 2 people bid on the print, and they are only the top bid will get that. So you can see that over here and over here. And let's see what the results hold. I hope we win. Otherwise, we won't have any visitors at our museum. Ah, darn, we were outbid. So the bids revealed, and you see what the winner did. Looks like we were outbid, so we did not win a painting this round. And so that is a full round of the Grand Auction. We would go do all that again. The artwork will get more and more visitors as we go along. And then the other key component of this game is that it is one of our, if not most, customizable games that we have on offer. So what we tend to do is, what we can do in this game is we can customize each object or subject up for painting. So we've had some really creative things come around. We've had a school that has sort of put forward a yearbook and headmaster portrait and whatever, things like that that are the objects up for option. Or we've had product lines. So if you want to sort of introduce your employees to new products in a fun and sort of silly way, you can do that. We've even had groups create memes, right? And have the bidding on memes. So this game is fully customizable. We're really great at that, and this is a really great way to get something that's themed really significantly for your team in a really original way. That's about it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this was the gameplay demo of our game, The Grand Auction. If you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out via our website, meetmaxgames.com, and hopefully we hear from you soon. Thanks so much.